This week I saw such a touching video. There's a video going viral here in Jamaica where there was a man sitting on top of the ark of or transportation center, evidently having some mental health challenges. Let me not use the word challenges, mental health issues. So he's on top of this very high ark of the transportation system. And then there's another man who scampered up the ark. He looked like a cat on all fours as he scampered up the ark. And as he reached this man at the top of the ark, he embraced him. You didn't see an exchange of conversation. Nothing seemed to have been said. It was an immediate hug and an embrace. Since that video, I saw a follow-up video of an interview of the man who did the scampering, the one who ran up the ark. He was a sergeant in the fire brigade. And the gentleman who was sitting on top of the ark was a former firefighter who had resigned, but was going through a very difficult time. And what the sergeant made reference to was, this was a good man, was a man with sound moral standards, a God-fearing man, a Christian man who was going through a challenging time, both in his work life and in his personal life. And the sergeant said no conversation needed to happen up there. All the man was in need of was a hug. And that hit me. That touched me in such a way. The sergeant made reference to the fact that sometimes all people need is empathy. Empathy. And we're living in a world that empathy and the human connection is diminishing. We're living these fast-paced lives. Some people are working 5-day, 6-day, 7-day work weeks. No support, no therapy, no counseling, no sounding board. Them just a go hard, go hard, go hard. And there is nobody there to give support, give a shoulder, give a listening ear, just to hear their grievances, to hear their troubles, what is happening in their life. So people are unraveling. Not everybody who has a mental issue has mental challenges. There is a difference. You can be a completely normal, able-bodied, functioning fine your whole life, and you have an episode, a breakdown, your chip lick in a moment because of what you're going through and the pressure you are under. And all people need sometimes is a little human connection, a little compassion, a little empathy. That man spoke volumes in how he articulated what's happening in the fire brigade. I'm sure it's happening in the police force. I'm sure it's happening in any of those jobs that are so demanding. The teachers, the nurses, the healthcare practitioners in general. So yes, there's certain people on the front lines that dealing with this, but it's right now it's people in general. Life not easy, and it's worse when you have no support. Sometimes all people need is a hug, is a phone call, is a check-in, a genuine check-in to go, yo, level with me. You all right? And even if you don't have the answer to give them, just for them to know that somebody cares enough to listen, give a shoulder, even say, boy, me not really have no answer for you now. But just know, me I pray up. Me I pray for you. I am here. Let's try and tap back into the human side of ourselves and not get caught up in the fast pace of our lives and get too busy with business as usual. let us touch in with each other. Check in and extend empathy, grace. Yeah, that video, powerful, powerful.